From Drakenseng, Dungeon Siege 3, Episode 1, Introduction and Setup.
Hey, what's up, this is Drakenseng with another Let's Play. So my new Let's Play is gonna be Dungeon Siege 3, as you can see right there. This is including the DLC Treasures of the Sun. And all these other stuff right here, downloadable content. Let's check out the options first. Then we just switch this to normal. I was trying to complete the game one time as the Lucas guy, the tank, sword and shield warrior, on casual, so I can see how long the game is. But you know, it's pretty long. Longer than I thought, so. But I completed the red faction before I completed this, so I might as well play this as well. Video. Pretty much everything on high. So let's go ahead and start new game.
We are the 10th Legion, exiles from a dying empire who founded the Kingdom of Ebb. For 400 years, we guided and protected our people. We gave them peace, prosperity, fair judgment. Some say it was the death of the old king that turned the people against us. It was Jane Cassinder who took up the sword and drove us from our chapter houses to states. I was not there for the final battle, when the last of our legion faced Jane Cassinder beneath the boughs of an ancient, hallowed tree. Nor do I know what power she called upon in that forest to murder my comrades and friends. After that, the forest was changed, twisted and ruined. Only Jane walked out of that place alive. 30 years have passed since the Legion was destroyed, and Ebb has suffered in that time. War rages without end between Jane Cassinder in the east and the royal family in the west. A few sons and daughters of the Legion remain. You are one of their number.
So here's the character selection screen. This is the guy I was playing the first time, but I wasn't able to complete it in time before Red Faction Armageddon, so for this let's play, I think I'll select like a different type of character type I haven't played yet. I played as a wizard mage before, played as a Anjali. She's kind of like a warrior mage type, so there's like King of the Amulet Reckoning. This is your basic tank. So I'm thinking I'm gonna play as her Katarina. She's like a long range, I guess you can say rogue type. And before I start, I tried out the side missions. There aren't a whole lot of side missions, so I think I'll record those as well. Not quite the number of side missions as King of the Amulet, so I think I'll record those as well. And I think I'm missing something. Can't remember right now. Let's go ahead and start this. Oh yeah, I'm using a 360 controller for this game. I heard that keyboard and mouse is not really all that great with it, so it's highly recommended to use a 360 controller. Let's go normal.
I write to you, my young friend, with urgent news. For many years, Jane Cassander has hunted you, as she hunts for all the children of the Legion. Your father, Hugh Baron, was our last Grand Master, and he would have wanted a better life for his daughter. But he is long dead, murdered by Jane Cassander. As the last survivor of the Legion, I have tried to protect you in his stead. Years ago, I tracked down your Laskanzi mother. We agreed that you would be safer in my care than with your mother's clan. I still believe that to be true, but I've always regretted taking you from your family. That is why I've done my best to find other Laskanzi witches who could watch over you and teach you their ways. But Jane Cassander hunts for us still. Now I fear that her spies may be getting close. We cannot delay any longer. We still have a chance to join together, rebuild the Legion, and take our country back from Jane Cassander before it's too late. The sons and daughters of the Legion are gathering in the north, at the old Mount Baron estate. I urge you to join us in the Valley of Rukenval as quickly as you can. Help us restore all that was lost. Your faithful friend, Odo.
So here's the DLC introduction, Treasure of the Sun. It's nice that each character has their own backstory, so that's pretty cool. And each character has dialogue, which I like, voiceovers. I heard this game has pretty low ratings, I don't know why. Just a lot of haters out there. I never played the first and second one, so I'm not really sure if the story ties in together or not, but let's go ahead and start the third one. She starts out with a rifle. You can have 2 different weapon sets, but for this character you can have long range and I think close range or something. A two-handed and a, I don't know. I have not played her before, so I'm not really sure. But for that tank guy, I had a weapon and shield and a two-handed sword. Anytime you may review help messages. Guess I have to go to that blue circle thing over there on the mini map. You can change your view like this or like this. Interact with objects by pressing RB. So it really feels like a perfect fit if you have a 360 controller. I think this game was made with that in mind, so that's why. That's probably why a lot of people are pissed, because it came on the PC and not a whole lot of people have it, the controller. But come on, man, it's time to get a controller, don't you think? Tons of games are supporting it. Got nice graphics, animations. I'm not gonna even bother reading everything. Just gonna be clicking all over the place. Get some nice ESP. You can quick loot by tapping LT, I think. Left trigger. Now got our rifle. Let's go with poison. For her character type, because I always like to give each of my characters in RPGs like a side backstory persona type thing. I think I'm gonna make her like a rogue type. That's all that I like to take things and sell things and stamina attack or let's go with this one. That's basically all about the money. The treasure hunting rogue type character. See, I don't even know how to explain it, but that's the type of character I'm gonna be doing. Rifle. Basically, it's like the two-handed sword for the warrior. Slower attack.
Seems we have another rat trying to escape the trap.
But it's useful for one-on-one battles. You got pistols as well, dual wield I think. This one's different. Wow. Alright, for this Katarina person you get 3 weapons instead of 2 weapon sets. You got the rifle, the shotgun, and the pistol. So you actually can use, well you can only use 2 at a time, but you can determine what you want to use. I think you can either use a rifle or a shotgun. So this shotgun is the weapon that I always like in games, so I'm gonna go with shotgun instead. Like blast them in close range and then use the pistols for long range, I guess. Crowd control. Why am I still using the rifle? Okay. Here we go. I don't know why I'm still using the rifle. Or is just a shotgun? I'm confused. I think this is the rifle since you see like a straight line bullet, one bullet. This is where the pistol comes in. Take on groups of them.
In here.
Okay, a random guy pops up over there and says "in here." Don't you think that's a little suspicious? In here, get over here. A fully armored person that didn't identify himself, telling you to go over there. See if there's any other stuff over here. Guess I have no choice but to go in there. Have my guns ready.
I was afraid everyone else was dead. Are you alright?
I'm fine, but who are you? Have we met?
No, but Odo's told me stories. You're the half-blood girl. This estate belonged to your father. My name is Martin Giscard, and I'm a friend of Odo's and a son of the Legion.
Let's see, what happened here?
When I got here, the house was on fire and everyone was dead. How did this happen?
We didn't have any warning. They surrounded the house and hit us fast. I don't even know who hired them. Damn, they found us again. We can't wait any longer. I've set a trap. 3 kegs of gunpowder on the bridge below. Thought I'd cover my escape if they found me. All we need to do is light the fuses. Come on, to the bridge.
I wonder where the hell his helmet is. He got a crazy looking armor but no helmet. See what else is around here. Where the hell's my shotgun, man? It looks like I do have it equipped, so I don't know. Where in the world is my shotgun? I don't think I really need block since I'm a range type. Dodging, agility is more of my thing. This game is a little bit... I prefer this game more than Kingdoms of Amalur. Different style of gameplay. You can actually have a companion with you.
Go on, light the fuse. Two more to light. Hurry. And the last.
Hey, wait up, bastard. I did not get to loot all those things.
The Mount Baron estate burned, and with it my dream of a reborn 10th Legion. Or so I thought. I did not know that you and Martin Guiscard had escaped the destruction. As you fled into the night, you bore with you the future of the Legion. Pursued by enemies, fleeing toward an uncertain fate, you made your way across the empty leagues of the Rukenval. Throughout the journey, you were driven by a single hope: that others had survived the devastation, and that they reached the safety of the Rukenval chapter house. It was a slender hope, to be sure, but even a small hope can warm a man in the cold dark of night. As long as you drew breath, the 10th Legion yet lived, but your foes pressed close about, hunting you. The fate of the Legion, the fate of Ebb itself, rested with you.
I know this part of the valley. We've come a long way. I think we're close to the old Legion chapter house. If any of our friends are still alive, that's where they'll be.
Before we go, let's ask him what happened at the estate.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
Odo sent letters to all the descendants of the Legion. He wanted to gather them here, train them as Legionnaires, and take back the country. Most had already arrived when the mercenaries found us. They surrounded the estate, must have killed the men who were on watch. They smashed through the windows and the doors, slaughtered everyone they could find. Then they set fire to the house.
Let's ask him, who are those mercenaries?
Those mercenary soldiers, have you fought them before?
They were Leskanzi, kin to you on your mother's side. Probably a good thing you were raised by the Legion. I have no idea who sent them here. Leskanzi will fight for anyone who pays them. No, our real enemy hasn't shown himself, or herself. Not yet.
What about Odo?
Did you see what happened to Odo?
No, I lost sight of him when the fire started. But we agreed to meet at the old chapter house if anything went wrong.
I've heard enough.
That's enough about the attack for now.
Right. Maybe Odo can tell us more, if he's alive.
He still hasn't explained who the hell he is yet. Where are we?
I've never been here before. Does this valley have a name?
They call it the Rukenval. It's hard country, not easy to control, even with an army. That's why Odo chose this place. He thought we'd be safe here, while we trained a new Legion.
It would be nice to show some camera footage of my character's face as well. Was this my father's home?
Was my father born here, in the Rukenval?
I think so. The Mont Barons were granted their land by King Conrad, and the family lived here ever since. Another Legion family had a manor here too. The Gunderics, an old line. Your father didn't trust them.
Who lives here?
How many people live out here?
Only a few. There's a village, Raven's Row. Most of the people are hunters and trappers from all I've heard. Pilgrims and merchants used to come here before the Legion fell. Made the town rich. But that was years ago, when the roads were still safe.
Is the valley dangerous?
You said this is hard country. Are there any dangers I should know about?
Spiders. They're as large as a man, and they're smart. They'll ambush travelers on the road. And there's worse things in the forest. Have you heard of the Drakenseng? The Beast Lords? In other parts of Ebb, they're only stories. Out here, believe me, they're all too real.
I've heard enough. A lot of dialogue.
Thank you. That's all I need to know about the valley.
Sorry I couldn't tell you more. I've only been here for a few weeks myself.
Chapter house.
The Legion had a chapter house here, in this valley?
They built chapter houses in every part of Ebb, even in remote places like this. They were strongholds where legionnaires would meet, sometimes in fellowship, sometimes for war. You should have seen the grand chapter house in Stonebridge, headquarters for the whole Legion. My father took me inside it once.
Let's go.
Let's keep moving. We can talk more later.
You're right. The chapter house isn't far. Follow me. Raven's Row, the only town in the valley. Looks quiet from here.
There's like a save point right here. Create a new save. Where the hell's my shotgun, man? I guess I have to unequip the rifle, maybe? Doesn't look like I can unequip it. I want to use my shotgun, man.
If our enemies knew we were at the estate, they may have guessed that we'd make a run for the chapter house. No help for it, though. That's where we agreed to meet. We'll have to stay sharp. They could come for us anywhere, at any time.
Oh yeah, for the for each video I'll be starting and stopping at, like, I guess after I complete a few quests. If I can stop at every save point. Katarina's rifle attacks. Yeah, I know that already. Dual wielding stance. What about the shotgun, bastard? I want to know about the damn shotgun.
A military camp. Less Kanzi by the look of it. Can't be a coincidence. Let's look around. We might find out what they're planning.
I'm gonna grab all these things first. Look at that, I got another shotgun.
So, there's a balance in our heads. That means they know we're alive, and they're still hunting for us.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell you get the shotgun out. Let me take a look at the help. You got a dual wield rifle. Where the hell's my shotgun stance?
There it is. The bridge to the chapter house.
Let me go take a look over here first.
Another camp. They've hired a whole army. Let's head back to the chapter house.
So you got 3 abilities you can preset on the top of your avatar thing. And each weapon has their own skills.
Come on. The chapter house is in the other direction.
I think I'll save right here and start another video.